Ray Smith Multimedia.
What's up, guys? I'm doing Eye of the Storm PvP Brawl with Gravity Lapse, and I'm doing it as an Arms Warrior, but that's really not what this is about. I've done maybe 4 or 5 of these matches in a row and won, and pretty much this is the same thing I do for every match. Is I get Gravity Lapse, and then I go over to Mage Tower. And I don't do anything. I just hang out by the tower. In a minute I'm going to get Gravity Lapse. What I actually do is go on top of the tower. And the reason why that's important is because anytime somebody leaves the tower, I just cap it. And if I get it in gray, or if I get it capped, or if there's one person, see, they can't cap it. And if I'm on top of the tower, there has to be more than one person for them to do anything with the tower. And what I generally do when I'm on top is I can hide under this little thing on the roof. So here we go. Just go down for the tower, to the roof. There we go. So I'm just gonna hang out up here the entire game. And it looks like they're gonna cap it, but what I do is when Gravity Lapse happens is I go underneath. I'm lusted right now, so I'm too big. So I just go underneath and I hang out underneath the roof, and I don't get launched. And usually what happens is everybody goes up in the air, and while they're up in the air, I do a little bit of cap work. So let's see what happens. A couple seconds, they're all going to be launched up in the air. Generally, they all leave, and I'm just left here by myself. It looks like there's one guy, because it's not capping all the way, so there's one guy hanging out. Let's go see who it is. Yep, there he is, just standing there. I think it's a healer too. But see, the thing is they spend all this time on this one tower that keeps getting capped and uncapped and stuck in neutral, and they're like, what's going on? In every game I've played, we always control the majority of the towers. And then they're gonna get all worried like, no, we're losing the tower, so they're gonna leave. And then I'll just be here immediately capping the tower. And I'm not saying this is good or great, but I've been winning every game just doing this. Just hanging out up here. It's really not the most fun way to win, but at the end of the day, I get the honor, I get the cash, and that's really what all these BGs are about anyways. Well, maybe you just want to have fun. I do it to win and get the honor and the cash. So here comes another one, so I'll just hide under here. Wonder if anyone came over here. It's hard to get around, but there's like this invisible wall here. But if you go down further, you can go around it. There's also, it's also different on each side. This one has no invisible wall. This one has one. I'm gonna hide so I don't get launched. And this hasn't been as exciting as the other ones that I've been doing. Usually everybody leaves mage tower and I cap it several times, or I get it into neutral and then they're like, what the hell? So they come running back, but it's usually just one guy like, oh, I'll just cap it, there's nobody there. And they're just standing like, what the hell? See, I'm working on it now. Get into neutral. That one guy will come back and be like, what the hell? Why can't I cap it? And it just sits here in neutral, which keeps them from getting points. So right now they're probably, yeah, so it's stuck. There's somebody here, probably that monk again. Oh, there's a few guys. They'll get bored and they'll leave. And I'll cap it. But the looming threat of this tower always being capped does a pretty good job for winning this BG. So like I said, usually they leave. This is probably the most consistent they've ever been at having people here, and it's just this monk that won't leave. A few other guys helping out. It's actually best when your whole team just stays away from the tower, because then they get bored and they leave. The other good thing about being on the roof here is that nobody can, it doesn't, see, they're not close enough that you see the tidy plates, or you see the plates above people's heads, so like if I go down here you can, but chances are they aren't looking up. And there they go. Let's see if they leave. No, there's a couple guys here. The other thing is, if you have like two guys down here and they drag them away from the tower, you start capping it. If there's one other guy down here messing around, it also prevents the tower from being capped or moving out of you know, your side, your alliance or horde, whatever. But we're probably gonna win this. We've had all the towers. And any second they leave, I'll cap this. Are they running away? Or is the monk still hanging out here? I think the monk's inside. Yeah, this is just it's pretty dumb, man. It's pretty dumb, honestly. And usually I just like go up here and I have a movie playing or something, because I'm not really paying attention. All I have to do is hide so I don't get launched, and hang out so I don't get kicked for being AFK. But I don't really consider myself AFK. I'm contributing, man. Seriously, I'm contributing. In all the other games I've lost, but if I just hang out here at a threat of capping this mage tower, I always win this BG. I've tried getting on top of DR, but it doesn't seem to work. I couldn't find a spot to land. You might be able to get on top of Blood Elf Tower. I haven't tried it. I think I will. And I haven't tried getting on top of FR. That guy looks like a real drag to get onto. I'll probably just fall off, but I think I'm going to play around with that maybe another game, but being up here keeps working for me, so. Be great if this guy would leave. If they would abandon this tower so I could cap it. This is not the most glorious way to win a battleground. I think it would be nice is to have two people up here, actually. Because if there was two people up here and no one had a night, no one was paying attention, and just one guy was down here, he would always be trying to cap the flag and his team would probably be ignoring it. ignoring him and just, oh, he's capping it, you know. But as long as there's 2 players and only 1 on the other side, or as long as there's less of the other team, you know, you cap it, so. I'm sure there's a lot of interesting strategies you could do, like if you were doing an organized group, you could have, you know, 3 or 4 of them fly up here. And the good thing about that is that Alliance or the other team would have to have at least 1 more guy to cap it, so that that takes away 1 more guy than what you have to use to cap it, and they can't kill you. You know, you can always just fly somewhere else if you need to. Here we go again. But like I was saying, if you have an organized group, it would be a great way to hold the tower. If anyone else shows up, you know, if they start showing up with more guys, all you have to do is stand on the tower. They can't kill you unless they actually come up here. I've only once out of all the games I've played had somebody actually show up here, and then I just killed them. It was a hunter, and I think he was having pathing issues with his pet, because his pet couldn't attack me. Or only like 2 or 1 of his pets was able to attack me. The other one was stuck on the roof up here. Let me go down here again. But we're gonna win this game. So now this is 6 out of 6 for using this strategy. I didn't feel as useful this time as I was in the other ones. Usually I'm up here and I'm holding the tower by myself and keeping it like halfway neutral, because there's just one guy trying to cap the flag, and then other guys will show up and they'll get bored waiting for it to cap and leave. But anyway, 0-0-0-0, but I won. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Ray Smith. Yes. Ray Smith. Ray Smith. Ray Smith. Yes. Ray Smith. The best thing that's ever happened to the world.
I like cupcakes.